Hello everyone, welcome to Instant Rave number 46 with our host today. It's 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗔𝗗𝗘 from Hanover, Germany. And at my left side you will find a really beautiful person. This is Mello. Hello, welcome.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good.
You're shining like the sun.
Yes, I'm happy that I will play today.
Really
Like,
nice.
yes, of
You
course.
brought the Brazilian sun to Berlin, as it seems.
Oh, thank you. I'm missing a lot this sun actually.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy to see snow. It's my first time seeing snow, so I'm really excited actually.
Really? Your first time seeing snow?
Exactly, and I'm first from my family to see snow, so
Oh.
I feel really privileged to see.
Wow, so you take a lot of pictures in the snow?
All the time, making snowball, making a war with I don't know even the name. I make an angel.
Yeah,
you know,
snow
I felt
angel.
like I just need something to sleep. I don't know what is the name.
Schlitten.
Yeah, this thing. I really wanted. I almost ask a kid to give me to try. You know.
You know what? You can also take a shopping bag, sit on it, and then slip down the.
No way. Maybe it's
I
too
tried
late.
that.
No,
That's funny.
It works.
Really?
Maybe now it's too late because everything kind of melted already.
Yeah. But maybe it will come back at the weekend.
Good to know.
Or you know it for next year.
Yeah, maybe. Let's see.
Let's see. So first of all, how would you like to, or would you like to have a drink, maybe? Because as we are in a very nice hotel room and we have the room service.
I forgot this feeling about being in a hotel room, right?
So well then please enjoy ordering your drink right now. Just dial the 9 and then the guys downstairs, they already know the room
Do you want
number.
something too?
No, thank you. I'm
Okay,
fine.
just for me.
But very kind of you.
Hello, I'd like to make an order. I'd like to drink a beer. Yes, please. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Very nice. And since you moved to Berlin, everything actually changed. So you came here for your musical development and being more, having more opportunities than you had before in Brazil. And everything changed now. How did you survive 2020?
It was a really difficult year for me because it is a long story about personal stuff, family stuff. So everything switched in my life in 2019. So I was already struggling since 2019. So when the pandemic started, I was like, okay, what else? You know, like, what could be worse in this life? Like really in dramatic way. But I think when you have a lot of problems in your life, it is like a muscle, emotional muscle, you know, you get strong for some stuff. And then when the pandemic started, I was like, okay, gladly I have saved money. I can live for some time here. But of course, I'm really afraid about future. I don't have idea how can I stay here or if I should come back to Brazil.
Yeah.
So the way I survived last year was always think like everything. In every moment of our life, music's always there. So last year was really difficult, but music was there, and I know that even this year, next year, if it is difficult, music it will be always there. And I am here in this world for music, so this is how I survive with music.
Yeah, that's a beautiful sentence. You're here in this world for music.
Yeah.
Isn't that nice? So good. So music gives you the motivation, and also you try to give back people motivation with your music. But before you started to produce music yourself and also being a DJ, you were a VJ, so a video jockey, as it usually or used to be said in the past. Is there some like an interaction between these two arts when you DJ, or did you maybe bring or have some skills that you have especially used for the DJing that you only got because of VJing? So how does this work together?
Actually, music was number one in my life as always, but when I moved from my small city to a bigger city to start work, because I started to work in parties. I never studied in a university or something like this. I started in parties. I didn't have money to go to parties, so I started to work in parties. And then I started to pay attention in VJ stuff. I was like, whoa, this is really nice. But it was never synchronized with the music. And I was like, how cool this would be if it was synchronized. Because when I was a kid, I had a computer and I was amazed to see like the Windows Media Player. Like
the labyrinth.
The labyrinth or this stuff.
Yeah.
And I said to my sister, I said like, how cool this would be in a party. I was just a kid, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was really interested to make video interact with music. Then I started to learn by myself how to be a VJ because this was not a common thing in Brazil in that time. So what I can say, of course, VJ and DJ, they are like, they are together because of course when you have music you can have your trip and you listen music, but when you have the visual together it's another experience because the VJ can tell you stuff, they can tell you stories, they can show you how they listen the music, you know.
And also maybe gives attention of a part that you wouldn't actually hear when you wouldn't see anything.
Exactly. So a lot of when I go to a party, sometimes I'm feeling excluded because I don't know anyone. So I always pay attention in lights and this stuff because this entertain me. So I feel like the video was my partner. Is my partner in parties when I'm feeling alone. If there is videos or lighting happening, like I don't feel alone.
Okay.
Because you can feel it. I don't know. It is a different way to listen music. It is a different to see music actually.
So you are the music to visual translator. Yes,
exactly.
Please? Oh, the room service!
Yay.
Isn't that cool?
That feels so good.
Hi. Thank you so much. So I think we have an opener over there. I give it to you.
Thank you so much.
Open it after the interview.
I'm not a German yet to open.
I can teach you.
Like Germans, they sometimes they do like and they open like how this is possible.
I can't teach you.
How this is possible.
Oh, I met people at a party. They open it with their teeth.
Oh no,
How
this
crazy is that?
No, the dentists don't approve. No.
Well, we were speaking about your mixed method artist being between VJing and DJ, but furthermore, you also put your vocals in that. So, what is the complete concept of being a mixed method artist?
It is crazy because I never saw myself like this, but yes, it's exactly like this. And I started to use my own voice because I like to express myself. This is one of the reasons that I became a VJ too, because I am a storyteller. I like to tell stories. I don't like empty stuff. I like to put a reason in the art that I do. A meaning, exactly, a meaning. And when I use my own vocals, I can tell stuff. Like I made a song called Mirror Berlin. And why I did this, my friends told me that when you move it to Berlin, you are forced to face yourself, like looking to a mirror and look to all your dark sides and all this stuff, you know, because everything like just pop up. And you need to deal with things that was deep inside you when you move to Berlin. And I'm not the first person that this happened. This happens with a lot of people that move to here. So I decided to make a music talking about this, you know, like I was forcing to look to myself, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's why I like to use my voice because I'm more free to express myself.
Yeah.
But the things like my accent's not so good. In English.
No, come on, that's really cute.
Oh, thank you. But
that's authentic.
It is, but like sometimes I just listen the song and I know it's not the right accent, but this is me.
That's you, exactly. That's what I mean. It's really nice. So as I said, a really beautiful person is sitting next to me. And you also had a model job recently for a very cool fashion label here in Berlin, 5. So how did that come?
I met Jeremy, that it is the Brutalist brand, yes. I went in a party that he was playing because I was already following his work and I really admire his authenticity. I think he's a true artist, you know. And I was following him, he was following me, and he played in one party here during the summer and I was there to meet him. I met him and one day he just sent a message asking me if I could be the model for his brand that he was developing for a lot of months already. And I said, of course. Like,
yes, thanks for asking.
Like, this is super cool because I I always see the fashion like just for really slim girls, and of course I am a slim girl, but I'm not a model, you know. And I was like, okay, this is super cool, actually, you know. I felt really nice to be a model for a day.
That's really cool. Yeah, I also like this because skinny models are so boring. And like, nobody is skinny like them. So to have it as wearing a real woman, yeah. So with all her curves and so that's what I really like.
What the fashion could do is like, of course, like there's skinny girls, medium girls, I don't know, big girls of I don't know if I say big or fat. I don't know the big girls. And I think everyone is beautiful, but what the fashion is doing all the time is just showing a pattern that it is not so common.
Yeah,
it's just one of the kind of woman that we have in this world, you know. So sometimes we compared ourselves like, oh, I'll never be skin, because I tried to be skin like a model when I was teenager, and this is impossible.
Sure.
I just had anorexia and this stuff, trying to be skin like this, you know, so it's not so healthy. So I never thought that I would be a model for a day, you know. And
well, so that's one of the stories you went through in the past that makes your music so little deep and going expressing your personality and so.
Yeah, this is just one of the parts of my stories. Yes.
Wow.
But, yes.
That's really deep shit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, but back to the music topic. Have you ever heard of the Berlin Love Parade?
Of course.
What do you think about events like that?
Like, I was a kid when I saw in the television what happened, but of course I couldn't understand what was happening during that time. And when I come here in Berlin, the first time that I was in that, what is the name of that gold angel?
𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗔, or Siegessäule, victory column.
And then a friend told me all the love parade was here and all this part was full of people, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Because it was there, right?
Yeah, it was there, exactly.
I was like, oh my god, I can't, like, this is so beautiful, especially because it was, it started when the mall...
When the wall fell. A little bit before that, it was in July 89 when it started first time, and in November the wall came down, and then in 90 there was the first reunion on the dance floor or on the street, as we said.
So I can imagine the feeling during that time, how happy people were to be together, the love. I can, like, I really can feel it, you know, how people were feeling free and with hope about future. So yes, like sometimes I feel that I just was born in the wrong time, you know. Like,
you shouldn't say that. Nobody's born in the wrong time.
Yeah, but I have this FOMO. What is the name? When I didn't. Fernweh is when you don't know a place, right? In German.
When you're a foreigner,
Fernweh, no?
Fernweh, Fernweh. Yeah, that's right. No, that's when you're at the wrong place and you feel like, oh, I would love to be there.
But I have this related to a time. In a time.
Also Zeitweh. Nicht Fernweh, sondern Zeitweh.
Exactly.
Oh, that's nice. So we invented a new word for that.
Germans.
Germans, yeah.
Okay, let's make a new word.
Yes, put it in the Duden, the German Wörterbuch, you know. So now we're starting to talk English. Okay, but Love Parade, that was a theme now. You heard of that in Brazil. You also have a kind of carnival in Brazil. Have you ever been there? And the big carnival?
When you have carnival, it's everywhere in Brazil, in the streets, in the clubs, everywhere. But the carnival from Rio de Janeiro, that's the biggest one, with this I don't know, we call escola de samba. It's like schools of samba.
Schools of samba, yeah.
Yes, and they have that big trucks, and everyone use that nice clothes. I've never been there, but of course it's a nice experience that I want to go. I want to see this.
Okay.
And actually now it's carnival in Brazil.
Yeah, but it's only virtual, isn't it?
Like, people is not going to the streets, of course, but supposed to be now.
Okay, it's supposed to be now. Okay, nice. So maybe we can have a big parade next year. We will see, and then we will hopefully be there on the streets at the Victory Column here in Berlin and celebrate together.
Yeah.
Would be amazing, and I think it's also a good time to finally hug each other again and feel that love and togetherness and all that.
Oh, that's crazy, because the wall fell down and everyone fell together. And now we are going
and
through
now the
pandemic.
masks fall.
Yes, and now it's the mask fall, you know, and then, oh, maybe I didn't born in the wrong time. It's just a different kind of thing.
It's just a different kind. It's all in transformation.
That's
Everything
cool,
is
huh?
transforming all
Like
the time.
when the mask fell.
Yeah, let's celebrate the fall of the masks.
Cool.
Last question, and then we're ready with the interview because I can't wait to hear your music. Today you're showcasing for 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗔𝗗𝗘 in Hanover. What is your relation to that club?
I moved to Berlin in 2018, so I'm really new here in Germany. And I entered in the trust agency last year during this pandemic. So I've never been there, but I already heard about really good stuff. And actually, I really can't wait to go there when the masks fall.
When the masks fall, then you will play there.
When the masks fall, I'm looking forward to go there.
Great answer. Thank you so much. So now I'm asking you for please go at the turntables and play your music for us. We can't wait to hear it. And for you guys, tune in this Friday when you can hear Annie Mello playing at Instant Rave number 46 with 𝗗𝗢𝗡𝗔𝗗𝗘. So have a nice time. See you there.
See you. Bye.